Well, against my own best judgment, here I am, again, running for my life. Yeah, up yours, jackass. I think be the best way forward every now and again. It's kind of weird, these games training you to be very slow and stealthy and such. But every now and again, it's just genuinely advisable. Just to, peg it, to be quite frank. Sometimes it is a better idea just to run. Which is really counterintuitive. Yeah, every now and again you are better off just running as fast as you can. In, whatever given direction. I think Garrett looks suitably terrified right now. Though one can never be too terrified with this game, I think. Of this, oh god. I think that's the guy whose utensils I stole. The way he's not walking back to his cell, I don't know. Well, that was the whole point. No, whatever. Yes? Oh, god.
It worked. You're in the past now. This is what
by the fisheye lens.
looks like, the way the cradle remembers it. It's like a stitch in time. You can't spell here because you're inside a patient. But if the staff catch you, they'll take away your toy, and you'll have to find another one. Now, will you get my diary? In the real world, it's all torn apart, and we never find all the pages. But in the past, it's just the way I left it, up in the nursery tower. Please find it and burn it in the morgue.
Why? Has it got all your embarrassing secrets in it, has it? What embarrassing secrets could you possibly have? You're like 12. Although, considering what this place is like, I probably don't really want to ask that question now, do I? No, it's probably best that I don't. Okay. Okay. Yes, right. To you as well. And the flub it up, bleep for good measure as well. Clump, clump. A lot of running noises happening. Oh, fuck me. Hide. Aha, they'll never look in the corner. Will they? Will they? Will... What do you... I don't think now is the time for calisthenics. Stop doing your deep vein thrombosis stretches and either leave or catch me, just one of the two. Don't particularly want to be standing here for the rest of eternity, you know? Well, crouching here. Potato, potato. I think it's a lovely shade of green in addition to being fish-eye lensed, isn't it? You gone? Giving up the ghost? No pun intended. Yep, he's buggered off. Excellent. That's what we like. People who give up easily. We like that just fine. Fine and dandy. Like sour candy. Let's note all of my tools apparently still work. Despite this being the past. And I'm not entirely certain whether I'm actually in my own body or not. So how exactly my thief tools are still here and working, I don't know. Click save. It saves the day. Hey there, buddy. Oh god. The corner. I can't even tell where the corner is. Fisheye lens is so distorting. The green filter's really not helping either. It's very difficult to actually see what the hell's going on with this green filter. Oh, don't you bloody dare. Go on, walk further down the hall. That door shouldn't be open, surely. Go in there? No, just... Okay, don't even care. That's why I hate dealing with sort of staff. Rather than, the actual monsters and such. At least the monsters are predictable. In the essence that they're unpredictable, which is a rather nonsensical sentence now I think about it. You get what I'm trying to say, right? You can rely on the monsters to behave in a certain way and to do certain things. To go that extra mile in the essence, to find you, which you can actually use against them. A lot of the human enemies are surprisingly and annoyingly lazy. As you just saw there, it's like, I was expecting him to go investigate the open door. But apparently he didn't care, for whatever reason. Which is actually kind of, I'm just dealing with, like, when it comes to human enemies, stuff like the guards, or the hammers, or the people who are either deeply paranoid or highly trained. The kind of people who see an open doorway and immediately go to investigate as to why it's open. But there's nobody actually actively passing in and out of it. Apparently now I'm just dealing with, you run-of-the-mill sort of staff. They're sort of like, the door's open, doesn't seem to be anyone using it though, so who cares? And just, they walk off. So that kind of trick isn't going to work. You're actually going to go, nope, you're walking in a circle. Okay. This your aerobics for the day, is it? Okay. Am I going to have to try and follow you around in this tiny circle? Is that where we're going with this? I mean, you are technically not looking at the stairwell for, around about 10-15 seconds, but I don't know if that's actually enough time for me to get up the stairs unnoticed. I might be better off following you around in a circle. And then sneaking up the stairs while you're busy reading whatever that is. Which I don't really have time to check out right now. Well, I am very curious because you seem to be staring at it so intently. I gotta admit. No, we'll check it out later. As soon as I've, retrieved this diary thing, then we'll go and have a little gander at it, see what's going on. What's what, Whew, okay. Okay, it's fine, people, it's okay. There's absolutely no need to panic!
When they started letting the patients stay here, there wasn't enough room for everybody. All of us children had to move here into the nursery tower, where the babies used to be.
Yep. Guess that confirms it then. Hybrid sanitarium / orphanage. What a brilliant plan. What could possibly go wrong? Although in fairness, from what we've learned so far, it wasn't actually the hybrid nature of the establishment that caused it to close. It was the murder brought on by supernatural means. It wasn't the coexistence of orphans and mental patients that brought about the institution's downfall in and of itself. Again, from what I know so far, that is. I don't know entirely what caused the place to go into disrepair. I just know there was a fire at some point, which I'm presuming was started by the hag to cover up the murder. I don't know, I guess I may or may not learn differently as I go on, I guess. Why are all the beds in complete sense of disrepair when we're here in the past? Why did none of them have mattresses and things? This is like the past when the place was operational. It would make more sense for them to have their mattresses and everything else already set up. Wouldn't it? Unless all the bedding and stuff is locked away? Once everyone's awake, maybe, I guess? So you can't fashion an escape rope out of bed sheets or something? Or toss the mattresses out the window to provide a soft landing while you jump out? I guess that might be it. Might being a very strong word here. So many mysteries that I need to figure out. So very, very many mysteries. To you as well. Jackass. Okay. Okay. Ah, diary. Perfect. Okay. Need to burn this as well, and then we can get out of here. Which means I'm going back down to the morgue, I guess. Won't that be fun, children? Yes, yes. Okay. 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 Getting a wee bit tense. We've gone beyond the point of getting caught being an inconvenience into the stage where getting caught means... Actually, I don't know. Does it mean a game over? Or does it just mean that if I get caught, I have to repeat this process of finding thingy, a toy. Going back in time. We're going back in time with ghosts. Bah, 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 bah. Essentially. I don't know if that's supposed to be scary, but it's kind of comical. It reminds me of the old Rare games. Just be like a little silhouette picture of the ghost's head pop up with some text. Like the text box will say, "Screw you, Munter." Or something equally aggressive and perhaps unnecessary. Okay, what you get? What do you get? Oh, don't do this again, please. There we go. I think my well, I've got a wireless keyboard, and I think I may be running out of battery power for it. That's happened on a couple of games I've played. My character just suddenly stopped moving forward for no discernible reason, even though I've still got the W key held down. Yeah. What are you reading? I'm genuinely half curious now. I mean, it's clearly fascinating, whatever it is. Perhaps another time, though. Actually, right, I could probably find these in the real world, right? Those pages and things will still be there. I'll just read them then instead of trying to do it now. Makes a bit more sense to me. Okay. Just what I thought. Okay. Okay. Morgue. 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 I found the morgue. I think it was on the... somewhere in the top left, I think. So I went up and around. And that's where I found it. I think. Because bottom... oh wait, no. It was in the middle. I mean, I'm pretty sure bottom left is the... thingamabob. Words I suddenly can't picture. Containment cell? Seclusion cell, that's the one. For the chap who calls himself the King. I'm Murdia. But, then we went around from there. Around the outside of the meal hall. Past cell 9, and that's where it is? I think? Okay. Actually, no, it's sounding more like Abe's Odyssey now, isn't it? Hello. Goodbye. Bleh. I kind of miss the days when games used sort of sound bites and then written text to symbolise what the sounds actually meant. I mean, obviously it was just because the game, discs, or cartridges, whatever the case was, couldn't contain enough info to contain a full voiced script, but I think it had quite a nice bit of flavour. Especially in the cases where you're dealing with, like, monstrous or alien races. You give the impression they were speaking a different language without actually having to come up with the entirety of that language. Which I quite like the idea of. Right, is this the seclusion cell? Yes, it is. Okay. Which means I should need to go up and around to my left, and that should take me there. Should being the operative word. No guarantee, unfortunately, but... Oop, yep, there's a dude there. There's definite dudage in that direction. Much more dudage than I would have liked as well. Oh boy. Oh boy! Exactly, Mickey, exactly. You buggered off yet? Nope. Checking out the cells. You don't seem to notice the fact that one of the cell doors is clearly open. Considering, I'll say, I know... Oh, for fuck's sake. You know, you get what you paid for and all that, but even so. You should be a bit more concerned by all these open doors. Just a bit, you know? Yeah, there you go. Oh no, that door's open when it clearly shouldn't be. Yeah, why don't you go investigate that? Dumbass. You fools! Okay, meal hall. Now we're getting somewhere. Never mind the glitching out of the texture up the top there. Just don't mind it, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Although, wait, did I? No, I didn't go through the meal hall, though, did I? Ooh, fuck. I followed corridors, I remember that. I went around the meal hall, I didn't go through it. Which means I should be going... Okay, this looks more like it. Yeah, I went across here, past all this weird shit on the floor. And then just keep following the outer corridors, and that should eventually bring me round to it, I think. Oh, hello! You shouldn't be there. That's annoying. Though I am in the pitch blackness, so could you actually see me if I walked in front of you? Don't really want to test that. Do I need to double back and try and... Perhaps I do need to cut through the meal hall. Perhaps that's like part of the challenge. Like some of the routes are just plain old inaccessible. Because of the way things are set up. Perhaps I do need to cut through the meal hall after all. Yeah, oh god, that zooms out so far! Because of the fisheye lens. Oh my god. Very quickly, Mr. Quickly. There we go. Okay. Well, apologies for that little detour then. Guess we do need to go through the meal hall after all. I'm basically back where I started, I realise. I know that. Which I mean, it's probably annoying to you guys. Oh, for fuck. Really? There's another guy sitting on a chair looking straight at us. Although then again, we are in shadow. We are in pretty much complete shadow. So can I sneak around the edge past him, maybe? I went through... no, wait. Which of these which way did I go? I remember going through a grated door, I remember that. Careful, careful, careful. Oh, thank God he's blind. Well, that works out for me. Right, was it this way? I remember going through one of these purple rooms on the way there, I remember that much. But after that, my memory is a touch fuzzy. You saw nothing. I mean, literally, he apparently saw nothing. Okay, getting a little annoyed now. Don't entirely remember where I'm going, which doesn't help. And this is a dead end. Okay, so it definitely wasn't this way then. Okay. So if it wasn't, I guess it has to be the other way then. So it's like in sort of top and in the middle. I was under the impression it was more top left, but apparently not. Must have got myself a bit turned around somehow. Okay. Okay, so I mean, the only other place left to go would be back to the nursery tower, but why would I want to do... There's nothing by the nursery tower, is there? Actually, wait. Didn't I have to go through the treatment rooms at some point as well? Where were the treatment rooms? I'm sure they were top middle as well. Sure they were. So where the... That way? No, it's definitely... Yeah, that's the glitching texture. I remember going past the glitching texture. Ooh, fuck. You saw nothing! My god, he's blind. Right, glitching texture, purple room. And then something happened. I can't remember what. We definitely went into the treatment rooms at some point, though. I remember that. Yep, he really can't see me. Good. I'm going to cross here. Then... Left. Left? Yes, left. Okay, see? Top middle. Knew it. Yeah, this looks more... Yeah, this looks a bit more like it. I mean, it's kind of hard to tell, thanks to the distorting effect of the camera, but... Yeah, because the candle thing was on my right there, on the little divider, what's it called? I think? Yes? This even right? See, this doesn't look familiar at all now. Is this not the area I thought it was? Light. Don't know what any of this is. There's a doorway that takes me to... Oh, where the hell even is this? Yes, there we go, electroshock room, there we go. So I went over this way. You'd be surprised how hard the distorting effect of the fisheye lens makes it to navigate around here. Well, there's all the jugs that weren't of any value. So that should be the entrance to the morgue, and across from there is a ladder going down into the morgue. And there should be a... Ooh, fuck! You saw nothing! You saw nothing! Okay, where's the elevator? Am I wrong entirely? I thought that was where the elevator was supposed to be. Or am I not even in the right room yet? Oh, seriously, this fisheye lens makes the entire building suddenly seem so much bigger. Really screws with your sense of distance and perspective. I can't tell whether I've walked far enough yet or not. Can I even get through that door without those two assholes spotting me? I mean the open archway, not the door they were guarding, I mean I could presumably get through the archway, maybe? Again, it's hard to tell. Would they have a wide enough angle of perspective to see me, or is it just the distortion of the fisheye lens that makes it seem like they would? Ah, god damn it. I'm genuinely stumped and confused now. Yeah, I should be able to get through without them spotting. And there's the elevator! And that's... Okay, yeah. I want to go down the ladder, though. I think. I have a feeling that... Yeah, this is going to be much quieter, ultimately, I think. Yeah, there we go, it's much better. I think the elevator would draw a bit too much attention. Okay. That should lead me back down onto that staircase that leads down into the morgue. This is much further around the building than I thought. You know, I have a terrible suspicion that it's going to turn out like I could have walked straight here from the bloody nursery. I mean, that'd be horrific if the morgue was that easily connected to the nursery, but then again, this place doesn't seem particularly designed with that aspect of design in mind. It doesn't matter whether that's a good idea, just can it be done? No real thought on should it be done. Okay, let's do this real quick. Wait for you to bugger off, or at least not be looking. Then I shall very quickly. Perfect.
My diary is gone. Good. The cradle can barely remember me anymore, but it can still see the bloodstain in the attic.
Are you
You'll
kidding?
need to clean it up in the past, where it's always fresh. Sometimes when the staff took patients to a treatment room, they wouldn't ever come back. They used something called dissolution serum to clean up afterward. Get it, and then use it on my bloodstain in the attic, where I saw you the first time.
Sounds like some variant of hydrochloric acid, most likely used to burn away all the bodies and other odds and ends. Fun, fun. Decision from the treatment rooms. We We just went past the treatment rooms, didn't we? At least. Thankfully I know where those are now. And to do that I need to get back to the attic, which is in the other part of the cradle though, isn't it? I had to cross across a loading zone to get there. Damn, that might be slightly tricksome. Depending on how this goes. Right. Also to have a better idea of where this guy is, I've just suddenly realised I've utterly lost sight of him while I was cowering in the corner around the back of the boiler. Or whatever the hell this thing is. Well, incinerator actually, because we're in a morgue. It's quite literally an incinerator, isn't it? Come to think of it. Okay. Whew, it's actually surprisingly tense. Every time I think I've completed the objective, the game throws another one at me. During a high-stress situation. Oh, piss off, did you spot me moving in the darkness? Well, seriously, the way you suddenly zoomed away into the distance when I turned my head is... Oh, that's kind of annoying and kind of puke-inducing at the same time. You suddenly seem 1,000 miles away. I don't like it. I don't like it. I just really don't. Okay, I got this. Get back to the treatment rooms. I don't think there's anyone really between me and there. So that much at least should be easy. But then we've got to find this bloody dissolution serum, whatever the hell that is. And successfully get it out of here, that. Okay. Wait, was that? Well, they're guarding that one room, aren't they? Okay. Whatever that... I can't even remember what that room was. I just hope it's not... No, it wasn't the treatment rooms, because the electroshock room was still open, wasn't it? And this time doesn't have a crazy, twitching Xenobite man in it. As it does in the present. Yeah, there you go. Shock therapy room.
Once I saw a man in one of the basins, all wrapped up in wet bandages. He heard me come in and started making screaming noises. I think he wanted me to help him, but I was too afraid.
How delightful. You let the orphan wander around in the treatment room. Look how we torture the crazy people, kids. God damn it. Okay. Crack in the wall. Gonna go completely Silent Hill. Or at least the crappy knockoff version that Henry Townsend encountered anyhow. Oh, I'm in a new room. Oh, this is the room those two jackasses were guarding, isn't it? Oh, I found a back way in. Oh, sneaky, sneaky. The question remains, do I need to somehow get them and the dude inside to bugger off first? This means literally... Is there none of the solution in here? Not sure why I can click the chair. That seems a bit weird. No. None of the cleaning product in here. I'm going to have to go into the other room is what it's saying. And there's a bunch of towels there. Okay. Fair enough. Let's go investigate. Yes, I am going to keep clicking that save button like a son of a bitch. So what? So what? Yeah, sneaky, sneaky. No one needs to get alarmed. Certainly not me. Okay. Right round the back, that's what we like. Go in there from behind, you know? Okay. Okay. Seems to have his back permanently stuck to the wall. Wait, no, to me, that's what I mean. So careful. Careful. That looks like my target. That looks like my target. Alright, clicky. What's this? Ranker, I was impressed with your report on the botched lobotomies. Sometimes mistakes such as these are our greatest learning tool. I shouldn't wonder that in the future they'll call this procedure the Ranker lobotomy and use it on the most difficult of cases. I enjoy the opportunity to observe you performing one soon. Parfait. You sound like an ass. An absolute ass. Speaking of which, mine is going to sleep. No problem with finding this game so enjoyable. I spent so long sitting down playing it. I begin to lose all feeling in my posterior. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Actually, just thinking while I was playing this, I watched Yahtzee's old review of this, and I could not disagree with more of pretty much everything he said. I love this goddamn game. I mean, perhaps when I eventually get round to playing Thief 2, because I still do plan to actually buy and play that. Perhaps my mind will change somewhat, but as it stands, I think this is a damn good game. You know, control glitches aside. There's still the things like where you attempt to climb a wall and Gout just jumps in the air and comes down like a concrete elephant, alerting every guard for 6 miles. That is still annoying, I'm not gonna lie. But in general, I quite like it. And I actually like games with hub worlds as well, which apparently Yahtzee doesn't. I like being able to take a break from the action, quote unquote, to muck around and do other things. And the idea that the world is one whole and like it's an entire place, not just a series of linear events. Like I'm not just teleporting from one location to another, there's actually a place that I'm existing in, that all these things are connected via. I like that in a game. I mean, the level system allows you to design more complex environments for the player to explore, but combining that with a hub world creates a sense of immersion and connectivity that I think is missing from some places. Now, is that not lit up because I haven't actually got rid of the bloodstain yet, or is it not registered me actually picking up the serum? That's a point of contention here. I swear to God, if I get all the way to the attic and it goes, "You haven't picked up the serum yet," I'm a smack a bitch. I really am. I definitely picked that up, didn't I? Oh, shut up, you didn't see me. Nobody saw me. I am invisible. I am a ghost. I am an echo on the wind. Oh, for fuck's sake. You saw nothing. No. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. That's it. Go stare into the flames. Ruin your night vision even further. Go on. You have a nice stretch and wander back to your chair. There's nothing to see here. Yeah. You fool! Okay. Next time, we go wipe up a bloodstain. We're now Garrett, master cleaner, apparently. Yeah. See you next time, folks. Next time. Bye now.